So in this video, we're going to look at plotting points in 2 dimensions. So let's get some vocabulary down first. We're going to talk about quadrants. So when you look at the picture over here, you can see it's divided up into 4 regions. So we start labeling in this upper right-hand corner, and we call this quadrant 1, and then we go counterclockwise. Here's quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. They're always Roman numerals, every single book. I don't know why. We also have axes. That's the plural for axis. And we have 2 of those. Those are the straight lines. So the horizontal one is the x-axis, and the vertical one is the y-axis. The origin is the place where the 2 axes meet. It's that point right in the middle. And then we have ordered pairs. Ordered pairs, the word order is because it matters which number is first. So we're going to talk about ordered pairs x, comma, y. This is the syntax. They get parentheses, there's a comma in between. The x, so the first number tells us how far left or right from the origin to go, and the second number tells us how far up or down we need to go. So if we look at this set of axes, and I would ask you to plot the point, for instance, 2, 3. To find that place on our graph, we start at the origin. The 2 is in the first spot. It's a positive number, so we're going to move right 2. And then the second number is 3. So from this point where it's 2, we're going to move up 3, and we're going to put a dot. So there's the point 2, 3. If I would ask you to plot the point -2, 0, again, you start at the origin. We have a -2 in the first place, so now we'll move left 2, and then a 0 in the second place. That means you stay right where you are, and you have a point on the axis. Now let's go the other way. If I plot a point, say, here, and I ask you what the coordinates are, you have to see how you move from the origin to get there. So you would start by going right 1 unit. The coordinates would be +1 for the x, -2 for the y.
Now, in some of your classes, the axes will have different scales. And you'll have to see what those scales are, because it will make a difference then how you read off the points. This happens in science classes a lot. So for instance, quite often, and you won't write in all of them usually, but you'll get the general idea. So you might say 2, 6, and then your y-axis might be in tens, so 10, 20. Okay, that's blurry, but you get the idea. So that if you had the point plotted right, let's say here, so even though you've only gone over 1 mark to the right, that corresponds to 2. So this point here would be the value 2, and we've gone up 10, 20, 30. So pay attention to scale and have fun.